welcome to TiElogues, where we celebrate the spirit of entrepreneurship. And today we are talking to Avnish Agarwal of Rihanna Industries. Welcome, Avnish, and I'll start by asking you about your entrepreneurial journey and how did you zero in on the textile industry?
Well, thank you so much for hosting me. See, I'll tell you how it all started was I was in Saitama, Tokyo, and I was presenting to Mr. Adam Silver, the then CEO, and now he's the CEO of National Basketball Association of the US. Presentation, he had a 30-year plan for sports, how it's going to be in India, and his experiences in China. So he had put in a word that by 2030, basketball would become the second largest sport in India. And 2005 was the first year a marathon, Standard Chartered Marathon happened in Mumbai. And then he said, by 2010, you'll find lakhs of marathons happening in India. Then that would be the first cue that how big this market is going to be. And so the idea of being into sports and doing something that was incepted that time. And then finally, I had it in mind. So when in 2010, I saw the number of gyms growing up and the number of marathons, sports, all kinds of leagues coming up. So then I started that I need to actually do something in this market. And the only dearth I found or the gap I found was there was no Indian sportswear into this market. They were all international brands. Indian sportswear with the Indian kind of MRPs, Indian kind of fits. So that was the idea with which we, in 2011, we started Rihanna Industries. And from performance wear, active wear, we have now delved into sustainability and technical fabrics as well.
Okay, we'll get to the kind of fabric and the technical aspect, to it in a bit. I want to understand how does the geography play a role in where you set up your factory and your startup, your industry. You're based out of Ludhiana. What are the benefits of being in that state, and why did you select Ludhiana?
See, for textile, it's very important to have the whole ecosystem. So any garment which is being made needs around 10 to 15 things. It is the labor, then it is the fabric, the stitching thread, trim, zipper, buttons. So you need to be present in a place where everything is available or easily available. So if I go and set up a unit somewhere across the state or some other state, that would be very tough for us to be fetching out for those things. So that is why Ludhiana, Tirupur, these are the two major hubs for garmenting. And garmenting has a less entry barrier to enter. So it's easy to come to these cities and start. Tirupur has a language barrier, Ludhiana did not have that. So that is why it plays a bigger role. So for anybody who needs to start, I think should start from Ludhiana. And then once you have a certain size, so now we are planning our fourth unit in Bihar because now we are sizable, we can, because now subsidies and incentives are more important for us.
Okay, so why Bihar? State government benefits there?
The state government benefits and the labor is very cheap, and there's a lot of support from the government. So we can actually increase our business and increase our profitability with that.
Okay, great. So coming back to, which it is all, there are already a lot of players in this market. So tell us which is your key category. You of course have a brand Buckham, which is focusing on the sportswear, but which is your focus category within the textile industry, and what are your plans going ahead?
See, our key focus is sportswear industry, but the names have been started to change. Like now, people they have this other category called athleisure wear category or a performance wear category. So performance wear is something with there is a lot of functionality in the garment. So a runner needs for a 42-kilometer run, he needs a certain functionality in the garment. So those USPs are some of the fabrics and garments which we particularly do, which are not for the regular people, they are for the alphas or the actual athletes. And those fabrics are then taken up by the brands that they want to launch the certain category into these. So sportswear, athleisure wear, and now there is a global trend of sustainability or the circular economy. So now we are amalgamating both of them into one. So we have brought biodegradable polys from the international market and developing fabrics and garments from them. We are trying to use the circular economy. We are changing the packaging also. We are started using biodegradable cornstarch poly bags instead of the regular ones. So sustainability is our next focus. And third is we are now also trying to get into technical fabrics. Like we have developed something which is 3 times more warmer than the regular thermals which we wear. For that, we are working with DRDO and probably trying if it benefits them, we might supply it to the defense industry.
Avnish, coming to the distribution model, tell us that are you largely online and offline? And Buckham is a B2C brand as well. So is it skewed mainly online? What is your distribution strategy here?
See, as I told earlier, Rihanna is a B2B, supplying to most of the brands across the globe and in India. But Buckham is a B2C brand. So Buckham, we have more presence through the digital, through our website and through the marketplaces. But yes, we have the online presence as well. But offline has become a little more challenging in the recent years, and especially after COVID, because all the top brands in India, they have come up with a new marketing, that is sale or returns, SOR. So it's very difficult to compete with the SOR model because the cash flows are really not good. They return whatever does not sell, and then you have to book, the costs are high. So right now we are concentrating more on the D2C through our own website.
Okay. And where do you see the demand largely coming in? Is it largely metros, or do you see also demand from tier one and tier two cities?
See, right now the experience has been a little different. We are also trying to delve more into it because in the last 6, 7 months, we are seeing a lot of demand coming from tier two and tier three. See, we have a product of a sports bra. We always thought it's going to be more demand from the tier one cities, but it is coming more from tier three cities. So we are trying to find out the reason. Probably they are not getting those kind of products in their cities, so they are buying more. A tier one might have a lot of choices, a lot of stores also to try those products. So we are also trying to work out a new strategy in which we concentrate more on tier two and tier three.
Okay, great. You have been associated with TiE Delhi NCR. Tell us that what is your outlook as an entrepreneur towards a network like TiE Delhi.
See, my outlook is I really like the energy which TiE has, the kind of entrepreneurs, the kind of idea sharing. I think it takes us to actually the next level. See what people are doing and learning from them. So that is the real thing which I cherish. Because sitting here, we think we might be doing very good, but when we go there, we actually feel it's like at another level altogether.
Okay. Thank you so much, Avnish. Thank you for your time. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
Sure. Thank you so much.